All right, Coach, we welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Washington Redskins and the New York Giants. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Get the flag. Screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Darius Geis, his first carry of the game. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive of your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. On second down, here's Haskins. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. Give the Redskins 13 there and a first down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. If you can sting them there, that'll open things up for them on the outside as well.
That's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
Here we go. Set. 6 yards. Right 54. They're not ready for this, man.
Gal Haskins on first down. On the screen, this is Cannon. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
For a second, man, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Got it.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Get tired of seeing me. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. We got
Now it's Haskins. Overhead here is Sims, complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
ready. 54. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Check that. Check that. Move. Right there. 54. Right there.
On first down, it's Haskins. Gets it to his running back, Campbell. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Yeah, absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. Throwing again on second down. Haskins. He's got daylight. The 40. Past the 20. 10. And it's a pick 6 on Giants touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
The way that you spotlighted the athleticism, because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Well, I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on.
Fine. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position and throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this run.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help them a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early. to let him get settled back in.
What they told him is, they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
On 2nd and 9, Haskins. The throw taken in by Sims. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. So if they start to creep in, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
You got three down. Check the backer.
Off the play fake, here's Haskins. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. 17 yards that time, and a Washington first.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense, and reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him.
Watch the whip.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on.
2nd and 10. Here's Haskins again. Finding his target, it's Cooper Latimer. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets him 6.
Hey, watch that. Check line 54. Line 54.
Throwing again, here's Haskins. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
Let's
Well,
go.
the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th, now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well.
54,
Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
Now Haskins gets it to Sims, complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
You got it. You got it. Ha-ha, you got it.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Haskins going to throw again. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. 30. The 20, 10, he will score. Touchdown, Giants.
Good job.
And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers in this game.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Haskins will throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. O'Shea Zimmerman in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. A first carry for Trenton Cannon. 5 yards will get them back to the original line of scrimmage, but now they're looking at 3rd and 10.
In today's NFL, you hear all the time about stretching the field and creating space in order to run plays. A toss play will help accomplish that because now you're pushing a defense to chase you all the way to the edges and to the sideline. That's a nice run, probing now early to try to get things done later.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. O'Shea Zimmerman. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. The Redskins with the football here to begin quarter number 2. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
Here we go. 180! Quit talking about it and bring it. He's checking, he's checking, he's 11. No. Off.
They'll start out on the ground with Saquon Barkley. And it's Reuben Foster in on the tackle.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Here we go. 180! Watch the boot. Kill. 11. Check 43.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And brought down, but up before reaching the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a giant first down. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader, and quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing, and let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real, and it's really helping teams around the world. He's a prime example. Got to give him strong consideration for MVP time.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. It's a leverage by the offensive line to create space up front. Really well done.
He's crossing. He's checking crack. Check 99. Chef.
Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Here we go. 180! Here we go, D. Get off the field. Watch the eye. Flag! 3, check 3. Hey, alert 3.
On 2nd down, Barkley. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL, and that's speed.
Here we go.
They want it in every position, and we just saw there some linebackers who can go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sidelines.
Not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss.
2.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the... 25.
Let's go.
Here we go.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here.
Hey, alert! 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 White! Joker! Man!
Check.
Man!
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
They don't want.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Here we go. 180!
Hey, let's get that ball, dude. Let's get that ball right here.
Hey, alert!
Mike 51. You can't block me.
Hot!
Now play fake. Finds his tight end Ingram. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
12, fellas, here we go.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Hey, gun!
Back. Switch.
11. Get hot!
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
They had enough yards for the 1st down, but a clutch hit right there defensively. Jars it free. No 1st down.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear it on the defense.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They're defend from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They go back to the ground, this time Barber. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Here we go.
Give the Redskins 13 there on a 1st down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs laying down because the defense might be a little bit off balance. He'll pick up another 1st down with that run.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
It's coming again.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, John Coachman, standing by in Orlando. All stats. It's nowhere to escape, and he goes down. O'Shea Zimmerman make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of start and comes through clean, sometimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow. Out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Brandon, you're never quite sure what the side judge or the field judge is going to rule there. That was awfully close, but in the end, he says it passed over the 1-yard line, and that's where they're going to mark it out. I mean, you can see it right there, right? See him walking up the sideline. Told him to stop right there at the 1.
21. Hey, Zoo. Say hot.
56.
Say hot.
In his own end zone, it's going to and that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Two.
Check 15, check.
Two. Hey. High 7.
Now Saquon Barkley.
Go, run!
There he goes left side. 20, 10, and touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Rosas good with the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. It's the fullback. His first touchdown of the year. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. PAT up and good by Rosas. And a rout is on here in this first half. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
We got this.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously with the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you get this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Nice hit, boy.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Hey, let's get that ball running.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. Open man is Sims. He's got it. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. Haskins now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far, 1st and 10. Now Haskins to throw. Setting up the screen here, it's Barber. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4.
Haskins back to the air. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48. And he's free down here on the side. It's a foot race. He will score. Touchdown, Giants. Well, this is becoming tough to watch. seen 3 pick-sixes from the same quarterback in the same game.
And I know that many are going to scream at the coach about why did you let him stay out there to throw those. But truthfully, what are the odds that you're going to throw 3 pick-sixes in a game? You want to leave them out there so they can work through some of the rough stuff.
So they throw the pick-six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they're going to play here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Here's Haskins. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Haskins to throw. And he will find his good tight end over the middle. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had down, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Here we go.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Check.
Block. I got you.
Jam. Check.
Hey, gun.
SOS. Undercrush.
65.
There's on the right side here. Barkley, they're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Here we go. 180!
Right there, 56.
11. 13.
Tighten up.
They'll run
it again with Barkley. Past the 20. There he goes outside. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley with touchdown number 29. Too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. As his guys continue to pour it on. Throws Rosas good with the extra point. And the lead will swell by one more. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
From the 29, Haskins, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. And he finds McLaurin. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Looking to throw Haskins. The toss in at the screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
Crunch time, defense.
Again, it's Haskins. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Chris Jones in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
And that's his 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
54, right there. 54, Mike. Watch the curls. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Now Haskins for the goal. And that is incomplete. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, I mean, the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. You got to keep pounding away.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
Here we go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on the field during their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now. The field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. The 20, 10. The Rams, touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley becoming just the 2nd player with 30 touchdowns in a single year as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Rosas now to add the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Barber. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
That's it, baby. That's it.
And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down.
Kill.
They'll stay on the ground with Madden. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. He'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down. Here's Tressway now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Come get some.
21. Here we go. 21.
Showing it.
22 jet bomber.
Watch out.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Probably, I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
Watch the twist.
11. 65. I got you.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Garoppolo. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call.
1, Omaha. Get hot.
And play action. It's Garoppolo. Open man is Anderson. 23 yards, the final tally.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy?
Here we go.
He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a 1st down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
Here we go.
No doubt about that at all. You know something? I think we'll hear about that very soon.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. This carry with the extra effort is going to get him stepped up just shy of the 10. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Here we go. 180.
Check nickel.
12. Get hot.
Here's a carry for a former starter. This is Lamar Miller. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you.
Here we go.
Sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. The Giants on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball. You often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that was going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Another try for Barkley. giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley ties LT with his 31st touchdown of the year as his guys continue to pour it on. PAT up and good by Rosas, and that will extend this big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason.
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one. Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not how they want to see consistently. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Redskin first down. The pickup, 15 yards. Haskins now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. On first down, it's Haskins. And he gets it complete to Latimer. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From midfield now, Haskins. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. Big yardage that time for the Redskins. 44 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
All the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies crawl all the way back home.
Now it's Haskins. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. Cody Latimer, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Redskins are able to get a score back. Extra point good by Hopkins as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Here we go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood and new places.
I don't think anyone wants to do it. This is a perfect that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding, we can go in so many different directions because the game
here we go.
taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remote's clicking off right now. Second and 6, just inside the 30.
21.
Check 52.
21. Hey, orbit.
Shift. Watch the shift.
Get hot.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. He gets it off the ball. Give him 6 on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Here we go.
Offense on 3rd down tonight. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches.
6.
51 to Mike. 51.
Hey, Alpha.
You better be afraid of me.
6. Hot.
Kill.
Hot.
Looking to throw. And Ingram hauls it in. And he goes out right around the 39. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would.
With a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Reuben Foster picks it, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Well, they get a fourth quarter pick, a little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over.
Pull it together.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. And his guys are going to take over at the 41-yard line. Week after week, we're seeing plays like this from him. I think he's we discussed it before for NFL Defensive Player of the Year.
And a big reason why, I think, is because of his ball skills. And that's something that, for guys in this position, they've talked about it for years. They've done the drills. But they've really increased it in recent seasons because of the offense have gotten so good. He knows how to take the ball around. That is huge for a defender.
First down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
Here we go.
Hey, let's go.
Black.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller. And he's got it across the midfield, straight into Washington territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Here we go.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Second down now. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I've got an idea. Let's get racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go do a post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Three down.
And they will take a knee here.
Here we go.
The first down line at the 34 here on third down. The Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Giants, the streak lives as they move to 13-0 now on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Washington, it's a loss that could have implications on the playoff race as they fall to 9-4. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports. From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Los Angeles Rams. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
50's the mic. 50's the mic. It's going to be a long day.
Here's the first carry. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Nice job on the tackle, keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for yards. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Here we
So
go.
trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
You ready? Hey.
Go, 12, let's go. Shell.
Shotgun snap to go. This is caught. It's close. First down Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
What? 180.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going.
Merlin.
First down throw. Ball. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Emmanuel Ogbah. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
56 to Mike.
2 for 66.
Here's one. Left side here, it's complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
120.
Strip that ball. Strip that ball.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Mike.
120.
It's a party now. It's a party now.
They go play action with Gurley. Now gone. Steps away to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Stay with your man.
Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And they wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain of 28 yards there and given the first down. You think back to the Super Bowl against New England, the Rams never even got into the red zone in that game, and now here they are in the red zone on their opening drive with a first down.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna
Tiger.
Sponge.
From the red zone now. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Yellow.
Titans on Ringo.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And Mahomes is going to go down in the end zone, and that is going to be a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here, a safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together tries a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. He's continuing to be a big presence defensively. Remember last week, AFC Defensive Player of the Week, and a big pick right there.
And when you pile up big numbers, it gets everyone's attention. But sometimes the number just needs to be, how many game-changing plays did you make? Did you take the ball away from the other team? He just did that, trying to win the award again this week.
Play fake here on first down. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now the first carry for Ezekiel. And his first carry, he loses the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. It's a foot race. He's at the 30. He is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
Play after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 2. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following a fumble return. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Let's go.
The Chiefs offense are not set to begin this drive. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. The first down yet.
They have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo. Usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
They go play fake. Mahomes. A battle for it here, and this will be caught. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it really tough play to defend. And nice Johnny Evans picked up there.
Now Mahomes going to get this one to Hill. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
To get it to him, he can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
To throw, it's Mahomes. To Thompson on the screen. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 6 yards in the wrong direction that time. Not only that, but it brings up fourth. Now on fourth down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. Back deep, Jakeem Grant. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
This is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? And maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Through one quarter, 9-7 our score.
We go tonight.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now gone. He's got the hook up to Miller. That's a gain of 13, 1st down Rams. So they're on that play offensively. They were in the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage. So as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to him.
He's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago. And another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
Now on 2nd down, this is Green. They'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
180. Value 3. Value 3.
3rd and long. It's good. That's going to be complete to his tight end Everett. But he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 23 yards on the play. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 32-yard line. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Miles Jack there to make the tackle.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. It's Gurley. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. They have 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there. The Rams on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 6. He's going to go. And this is caught. He's got a touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. The fly route works for the TD Graham.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did. All the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to improve what happened in the last drive of playing the football. Intercepted. Picked up at the 30. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
They go play action here on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. stepping up. He's going to keep it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Coming after you.
Chill.
To throw again on second down. Position on him, and he pulls it in. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Gerald Everett, his second touchdown on the season. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with the goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time, one play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play call. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
Bring it. 58 for Mike. 58 for Mike. Here we go, G.
Throwing his Mahomes on field. Finds an opening, pass the field. He's got his man. That's Hardman. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. Everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the first down. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Mahomes now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's first and 10.
58, right over there.
Now it's Mahomes again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 12. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
Interception all day, baby. Yeah.
And reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in the second week of the regular season. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the rejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
76, tell him. 76.
From the gun, it is gone. To the left sideline, it's complete. Touchdown! Jared Goff with his third touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 23. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say that great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite at that level, not at that age. And he was smiling, and I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that was a fluke, and he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion.
Watch the whip.
Now Mahomes. And that will be incomplete.
Well, it's like another 3 and out here, and at some point, got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit. We're not even at halftime.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Here comes Grant on the return.
I got you, boy.
Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You have a good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try to add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Goff now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Hey, check. He's checking. Crash. Go, Mike 51.
Hey, Shell.
To the air again. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Don't let him breathe. Play that time deep. Don't let him breathe.
Goff going to hand it to Gurley. And on the run. He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. It's fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. A big deficit there. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by McCourty. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
Here we go.
Go!
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? It looks like they're ready to go.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off near the 44. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
We can't be stopped.
Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They go back to the air for the INT on the last drive. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. He'll get only 2 there, and it's second and goal. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
Heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges.
From the shotgun, give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on third and goal.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Let's go, defense. Here we go. No. Attack.
Here's Mahomes, third and goal.
When you hear about guys making 2 interceptions in the game, you're thinking, must be a free safety, maybe a corner. How about getting 2 picks out of one of your linebackers? Again, he's just in the right place at the right time. That's another great play to come away with the football.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. They'll stick to the run game. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up third down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now third and long. A shotgun snap for goal. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Well, one thing's for sure, they're still taking their shots downfield, even with a big lead.
I think it's way too early to go into a shell, so I like what they're doing. Continue to take your shots. Continue to be aggressive. It's not their job to slow themselves down.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Through the interception in the red zone.
Not enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Check, 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 check.
57.
He's checking crap.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That one good for 12 yards in a Kansas City first.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. That one good for 12 yards in a Kansas City first.
Yellow.
Kid 21. Single, single.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Watch the pass.
After the penalty, it's out. And it just continues to be nowhere to run. He's piled up again at the line of scrimmage. He's already fumbled once in this game, and I thought the ball started to jostle there a little bit, but they got to him quickly at the line of scrimmage.
They sure did, and remember, if you're not a very confident runner and you've already dropped it once, if there's traffic around you, the only thing you think about is protecting the football, not gaining yards.
57.
Check 99. Check 99. Yeah.
Throwing on 2nd down. Mahomes flips to his right. To the right side of Eric Ebron. 33 yards that time. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
One man in the backfield, that's Elliott on 2nd and goal.
Watch the eye.
They'll give it to him at the middle. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. 3rd and goal. This LA Rams defense will try to throw on. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. He was blown up in the backfield. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Mahomes now to throw. And that is going to be incomplete. Returned away on 4th and goal. And this Rams defense comes up with a goal line stand.
Wait, please.
Such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
On 1st down, it's good. He'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. Quincy Wilson in on the stop.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coach would always say, Don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
Looking to throw on second down. Goff. He gets it to Cooks. And they'll get him down up past the 15.
Let's go, baby.
It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. First and 10 at the 18.
All day, every day, any day.
From the pitch to its quarterly. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21. 3 quarters have come and gone. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
20.
You ain't going nowhere.
Again they run with Gurley. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Rams on third down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Gurley now out of the gun. They'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try to air it now with Goff. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, 4th quarter.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
This defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further. Man.
They try and run on first down, but to no avail. Tackle for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. For the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 44. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game instead of being able to shut the door.
43,
It's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
Trying to shake off the interception. He hit the throw. And he's going to be sacked. They send him back right at the midfield stripe. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Give him 3 yards on the run. Now they'll need to draw something good here on 3rd and 13. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do that over time. He might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
But he's out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards.
Yellow.
Coming to you, coming to you.
Yellow.
1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Yellow.
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, 58.
To throw, it's Mahomes. This is caught at the end. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do? You got to come down focused, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target.
Come on, baby.
Mahomes to throw once more. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer.
Oh, you got deep?
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. He's got it. So they convert the 2 that keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
First play, the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Hey, Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Hey, Echo. What?
Baltimore looks to throw. He's going to roll
Here we go again. Here we go again.
intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 23. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it. Just talking about the game of football. The give it and take it away.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He got 29 yards that time. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Key in 21, key in 21. Run. He's done right here. Attack. Shit. Switch.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Hero 15.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by David Moore. Well, there's a time and a place for everything. Down 2 scores late in the 4th. I get it. Now is the time to throw it downfield, but that one might just ride it into this ball game.
Critical I am of play calls, not in this situation. No other choice, really. Look at the clock. Look at the scoreboard. Had to press it and take a chance.
Let's go, defense.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. They'll run now with Brown. They'll have a first down past the 40. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line.
Here we go.
A game there of 30 big ones.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him. Don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
And nobody leaked. Big play. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Hey, lift! Hey, foxtrot!
Back to throw. Ball. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Here's Johnny Hecker now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
Keep playing.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go away.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Tight right.
Hey, 15!
Working from the gun, Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Interception, baby. All day.
What? 120!
Mike 50. He's tired of me. He's tired of us.
Goff with a kneel down here, and that should put a conclusion to this one. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here, and it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
So for the Rams, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.